This is 87.9 The Culture, and this is a Let Me Talk production. Today we have a very special guest here. She's not just a DJ. She's not just a mother. She's not just a nurse. She's just not somebody that's going to chase more in her education. She's also a community leader, somebody that young women are allowed to look up to and be themselves. And with that being said, I'm with my homegirl, with my friend, Bae.
Hey.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Look, see, that one got a hand clap, you know what I mean?
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's a hell of an introduction. I mean, talking about let me name everything.
Yeah, you know, let me get it all out there. Let's break down the chapters, right?
Right.
So, with chapters being said in that, I like to break the interviews up into chapters, basically give your full life story, because I feel like it's a lot that people can get to know about you.
Right.
And with how fast things are blowing up for you. Who knows if I'll even be able to get this interview again with you. You know what I mean? Things are going at a very fast pace, and I feel like you booked and busy. So getting into that, starting off in the first chapter, this is called Before the DJ. So before the degrees, before the DJ booths, just before all of that, who was Little Bae?
I mean, I would genuinely say that I'm like the same person, just in an adult body. Like, ain't shit changed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, the way that I am now is like pretty much how I was like growing up. Just super chill. I never been like into too much like extra.
Just chilled out.
For real.
And see, I think a lot of people would look at you and be like, oh, she was probably turning up and stuff as a kid.
I mean, no, not at all. Actually, the exact opposite. I mean, it came to a point though, like as a teenager, I kind of like upped the score a little bit, but
I think we all get there.
no,
so
for
I
real,
feel
we
you
all
on
get
that.
there. But like for the most part, like I ain't caused too much.
Do you have any siblings?
I do. I have a brother and a sister.
Okay, you the oldest or the youngest?
I'm the oldest,
The
and my
oh.
dad got a bunch of kids too. Who I lost count. I ain't even gonna go there. Like,
you just keep it the immediate that you
yeah,
know.
I'm like he is something else. But anyways,
Okay, all right. How close are you? Are you pretty close with your brother and sister?
I am. Yeah.
What would you say was like a defining moment for you and your siblings? Like something that brought you guys closer?
I feel like me and my brother and my sister, we're like close because like hard times really do bring you close to your siblings, because like going through hard times with your siblings, like you vent to them about a lot.
Right.
So I feel like as far as like that, we're each other's safe space for real. Like,
Okay. If you're comfortable sharing, what would you say is one of those memories as far as like something tough that you guys went through to hold you guys together, that getting through it just made you closer?
I mean,
Uh-oh.
there's a lot, honestly. I feel like like one of the craziest situations I was in with my siblings is like when we were younger. This was one of like the first things that made me think like, damn, our household like kind of turned a little bit. What the fuck's going on?
Right,
So I had answered the door. Someone was knocking on the door, but they came to rob us, you know.
Right.
And I ain't have no idea what was going on. At this time, I'm like 6 or 7 years old.
Oh, so you don't know.
I don't know exactly.
You learning still.
No, for real. But I'm the oldest sibling, and then there's some other kids in the household too, who's my mom's friends' kids.
Right.
My first instinct is to go hide everybody, so I get all the kids and I hide them under the bed. They end up like cutting the phone lines, busting my mom's friend's head open, talking about that they were looking for some stuff in the mail. So at that time, I didn't know we had drugs coming in and out like through the mail. So like that just made me like very protective over them.
I was just gonna say, not only protective over them, but just kind of protective over life in general.
No, for
you
real.
know what I mean? And I think that kind of shows sometimes. I think you can be pretty protective of your inner peace. You know what I mean? Just knowing you as somebody behind the scenes. How would you say that made you react to life after going through a situation like that? Being 6 or 7, you have to be traumatized. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm not gonna say traumatized. Like when you really like start to experience that at a young age and you like really grow up in the trenches, you kind of like get immune to it for real. Like it makes you think differently. Like I'm not looking at things like a child, I'm looking at things like an adult. Like I'm assessing things, like making sure that I feel safe. Like anything that doesn't feel right is like
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like your guard is on 100, your senses are all the way up because like you've already seen things that lead up to danger. So then it's like you ain't even a child no more because you're thinking like an adult, which you shouldn't be thinking. But that's like the best way I could put it.
Just even to be 6 or 7 and to know like, all right, I got to get everybody to a safe space, even if just so they don't see what's going on. It's not even knowing if they're gonna get hurt. Was that just instinct, or was what kicked in during that time?
No, I would say like then, as like the oldest sibling, you kind of naturally adopt being kind of like the mom.
Right.
So, and then especially when you grow up in a house like, you know, my mom was a single mom at that time, so you're doing extra things to help your mom. You know what I'm saying? That's just kind of the way the shit goes for real. You know, that's life. So you already naturally have like that motherly instinct, and it's like you really shouldn't at that age, but when you're in those type of circumstances, that just happens.
Who would you say was your role model then? Were you and your mom still pretty close? Would you consider her a role model of yours?
I mean, I love my mom to death. Like, no shade about, you know, anything about being a mother, because like the older I get, the more I realize that the adults that raised us, they have gone through a lot of trauma. So they're kind of like dealing with it and parenting the best way they know how. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't necessarily say that my mom is my biggest role model, but I respect my mom a lot.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Just from what she had to go through.
Correct.
And being a survivor. Like at the end of the day, you survived.
You're a survivor for real.
I feel like
you know
a lot
of
people can't even say that.
No, yeah.
So since it wasn't your mom, who would you say was the person that you looked up to growing up then?
Shoot, me.
And
me?
it's so real when you say, like, just the laughter. Even when you laugh, you can still kind of hear, like, damn, like it is me that I had to look up to.
Because it's like, I didn't, like, where I am now in life, I didn't have any adults that were doing the things that I'm doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if I was to look at the adults around me and say, hey, I'm going to be like you, I would not be where I'm at right now.
Facts.
Like y'all
truly
are not, y'all are not no role models to me, because y'all still trying to figure out your own life. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know what I'm saying? That's life. Like, I'm not shading or anything like that, but if you're in survival mode and you're trying to figure out your own life, there's no way that you could be a role model to me, because you're still trying to figure your own shit out.
I figured mine out.
No, yeah.
Big facts. Was this all going on in Omaha? Like, was that where your childhood was based?
So I moved to Omaha when I was 13.
Okay.
Yeah. But we moved around a little bit. So I was born in Oakland.
Oh, okay, the Bay.
Right. Mm-hmm.
That's what's up.
Yeah, my mom lived there for like 20 years. So half of my family is from Oakland and the other half is from Gary. So I lived in Gary for a little bit.
Gary, Indiana?
Correct. Went from the
Oakland
ghetto to the ghetto word. No, for real. Went from the ghetto to the ghetto word. Yeah. So the other half of my family's in Gary, and then we lived in Minneapolis for a little bit as well. But
how was it like growing up in Oakland and then moving to Gary, Indiana? What was the big culture shock, or was it any at all?
I mean, so like Oakland really didn't shape me, because I wasn't like there long enough to
even recognize it.
Correct.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The big culture shock in Gary ain't shit there.
Ain't
shit there, but some abandoned buildings and murders. Like seriously, like
so
if you know, you know.
Yeah. So, yeah. Look, I was gonna say, Gangland definitely done spoke on that a lot.
Yeah.
So I feel you on that. So did you always have the dream of wanting to be a DJ, or what were your dreams as a kid? Since you have all this going on, were you even able to dream?
I honestly did not know I was going to be a DJ until COVID, but like I always knew that I was going to be a nurse. Like my brother, he has cerebral palsy, so I always told him like I was going to be a nurse and take care of him, like literally since we were kids. So that was like already like written in my destiny. I didn't realize that it was, you know, actually going to happen, but I already told him that, you know, a long time ago.
That's super dope. It's crazy how you just speak things into existence at a young age, and it actually comes out to be something that you should be very proud of. Going to get that nursing degree ain't no joke. And now you're going back to school, right?
Yeah,
what are you going back to school
manifestation is real. And now I'm getting my doctorates.
Okay. So you've definitely changing the mode. So with you being able to accomplish all of these things, do you ever feel like some resentment from family or from your siblings and stuff like that, since you are basically accomplishing all the things that you had in store for your life?
No, I wouldn't say any resentment. I would say sometimes I feel like that we're not able to relate on on certain things, or they're not able to understand my point of view with certain things, and that just comes.
So y'all still pretty.
That just comes with being in different places. You know what I'm saying?
Right, different places in life.
Correct.
So to end this chapter, I do have 2 questions for you. I think they're very important because, like I said, there's a lot of younger. Not only women, but a lot of teenagers and kids that are looking up to you now. Like I said, when I bring my daughter in to see you, besides my son that's in love with you, we ain't even talk about that. But when I bring my daughter in to see you, she's like, oh, I want to be a DJ. Like, and I'm like, oh, no, but she's a nurse. Now my daughter is talking about being a paramedic because she's kind of combined both jobs. Yes. You know what I mean? So if we talk to teenage Ray Bae right now, what would she say to you right now?
Shoot, probably thank you. Like, as a teenager, I would have never thought like I would literally be doing the things that I'm doing right now. Like it just makes me so emotional because you say these things and you want these things as a teenager,
Right.
but you know what I'm saying? Like as a teenager, I was a mom and I became a mom in high school. Me and my child were homeless. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like I didn't have anybody around me that was like applying themselves and doing the things that I'm doing. Not only that, I'm homeless. Why would I ever think that, I would go on to be a DJ, I would go on to actually be a nurse, that I would go on to even like start, a doctorate's program. Like it seems impossible because that's so out of reach when you are like looking at the circumstances.
Facts.
So, I would really just tell my teenage self to like, hold on.
Well,
like
I wanna
everything
track
gonna be
back.
straight.
I want to go back a little bit because you just brought up something I feel like is very important for
Right.
people to hear. What made you become homeless? Was it like getting kicked out of your mom's house, or was it just you couldn't deal with that environment anymore? And how was it leaving your siblings?
So I'm gonna start leaving my siblings
Okay.
because I like truly love my siblings for real.
And that's a
know what I'm
loaded
saying?
question. So
No, for
I
real.
understand.
Like that was the hardest thing that I ever had to do because they're kids. I'm technically a kid myself too, but they're younger than me, so they're kids. So I'm not talking to my mom. That means I'm not talking to y'all neither. You know what I'm saying? So there was a point in time where I really didn't talk to my siblings for like 2 years
Damn.
because me and my mom, we fell out. And it was just so much going on in the household. I'm like, I do not want to be here. I don't want my son to be here. You know what I'm saying? And I mean some deep shit that I just would never talk about. You know what I'm saying? And so I decided to leave, even though I knew I didn't have no place to go. I'm just sitting there hopping couch to couch.
So did you have a pretty solid friend group to be able to hop from couch to couch?
Yeah, some of my friends, they let me stay with them or whatever.
And how old were you at this time when you said you had your son?
So I got pregnant with him when I was 17.
17,
So,
okay.
yeah. So I dropped out of high school. We were like bouncing around. The last person's house we were at was a lady from my church because I used to go to church like religiously every Sunday.
Okay.
So it was a lady from my church, and then we stayed with her because I just didn't feel comfortable staying with my family anymore. It was like too much drama. And then I ended up getting a place, going back to school, enrolling back in high school, and I think that's really like where it just like, okay.
Started growing.
Yeah, like I think I could do something since
being a single parent and trying to get anything done almost seems impossible. So when you went and got your own place and you're going to get these things done, who was able to stay with your child while you're going to do that, or did you have to bring your son with you?
So like prior to me getting in the car, I was like literally riding a city bus, and I would have the daycare van come pick my child up, and then literally go ride the bus to work. Then I eventually, got a car, but I was taking him to daycare. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have too much support with him. His dad is involved, but he a kid too. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
We're the
like,
same
what can you
age.
do?
So he's helping the best way he knows how. You know what I'm saying? And he's a foster kid himself. He got adopted. So it's like we both have like so much shit
Trauma.
going on, man. What? A lot of trauma. A lot of trauma. Two kids with so much trauma trying to raise a child. So he can only help me the best way he knew how at that point. And he had so much shit going on, sometimes more shit than I had going on. So I can't fault him for that, but he's always been present.
That's fire that you guys both stuck it through, because most people can't. Somebody usually falls off the wagon
Right.
completely. So for y'all to come from that environment, I applaud y'all. And it just shows that people can make it work no matter what them circumstances is.
Right.
All right. So going into that, our last question from that chapter, what would today's Ray Bae tell her younger self?
Shit, keep going.
You got this.
Keep going, because there's a lot of times where I like stopped or slowed down. Cause I'm like, damn, it's just too much.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Stress is a motherfucker for real. And it's too much. And I would just tell my younger self, like, keep going, like everything is literally gonna work out in the end. And it did work out. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say, I think you're doing pretty good things,
Right.
especially when we get deeper into this interview. I know it starts off kind of, because that's where you started from, right? Everything
Right.
wasn't shiny and rainbows when you was younger, but it kind of
Right.
blossomed, kind of like a rose from the concrete. You
Right.
know what I mean? So going into this next one, this is the storm before the success. So kind of just what we were talking about.
Right.
What has been the hardest season of your life? I think we kind of touched down on that.
Right.
It was probably when you were younger, having to open that door, and then having your son at such a young age.
No, yeah, definitely. With being homeless with my son, like nothing will top like not being able to provide the things that you need to provide for your child. Like
It's a feeling that feels
man,
miserable.
well, it's gut wrenching.
Yeah.
You have an obligation as a parent, so I couldn't lay down. So,
And you went and got it done, though.
right.
You definitely did. During that time, did you feel completely lost? Or did you always have, like, because I know you said that you went to church pretty faithfully. Did you always have that faith, like, no, God going to get me through? Or were sometimes it's just, I just don't want to do this anymore?
No, absolutely. I always felt like God was going to make a way, for me. There was like a point in time where I met another nurse who kind of like helped me out and was giving me some good advice. She actually helped me get signed back up for high school, you know what I'm saying? And she was a major influence in me, like, let me keep going,
And push through and make sure I
Correct.
go get this. Is that kind of the reason? Did that help you pursue your dreams of being a nurse?
Absolutely. Like, it's when you see someone that comes from similar backgrounds and similar circumstances doing things that you want to do, it kind of is a motivating factor for real.
Yeah. Would you say that's the person that showed up for you during the darkest season then to kind of help push you through?
She's one of them.
Okay. Who else would you like to, kind of, if you wanted to give them a shout out right now, you haven't been able to tell them thank you for anything like that. Would it be anybody that you want to say that to?
No, it would definitely be my son's uncle.
Okay.
He was murdered, so I can't tell him thank you.
Rest
but
in peace.
when I was going through that situation with my son, he did let us stay with him. And he always like spoke life into me for real.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, like I said, he was murdered on 24th Street a few years back. So definitely
I'm so sorry to
missing
hear that.
him for real. But
what did those struggles teach you about yourself?
to just be resilient. You literally have to just be resilient, like in life. Like there's always gonna be some shit.
Like, always.
And some of your shit may not be severe as some person's other shit, or you know what I'm saying? Like everyone's shit is not the same, but there's always going to be something.
And just,
Like
so that would be what
you
would
really
tell
have to
yourself?
just be resilient because life is going to keep going. Things are going to keep happening. You literally cannot lay down.
Has it ever been a time where you just felt like you couldn't be resilient?
No.
No,
No.
just always put. And I see that on
Yeah,
you.
no.
So I know a lot of people might watch this and be like, "Yeah, right. She's not telling the truth." But
No.
I've never seen you in a time where you even really seem like you're not gonna get it done. Like you just seem like there's one goal, and I'm gonna attain that goal at all times.
No, because you have an obligation. Like I'm a mom. You know what I'm saying? And those kids have me.
Right.
And it's like, if I don't do these things, I'm failing them.
Okay.
And what do I look like? Like you literally have an obligation as a parent. I feel like that should be anybody's motivating factor as a parent to keep going. I don't know. It ain't in everybody, but there's never a time in my life, especially after being a mom, that I felt like, you know what? I'm just going to give up or I'm just not going to do this. Okay. Who going to feed them kids?
Facts. And you are gonna give your kids more than what you have.
Correct. Like I love them more than life. So
That's all you need.
that's all I need.
That's fine. Is there anything you're still healing from today, from your past, even though you're super successful and you've accomplished so many things? Is there anything that still kind of just sits on your shoulder?
I know this sounds crazy, but like once you accomplish things after you come from certain backgrounds, like do you ever feel like that you like work extra hard to not go back?
Yeah.
Like dang, let me not fuck up because if I'm not a nurse again, maybe I'll be homeless again. You know what I'm saying?
And I
And
don't
it's
wanna go
like
through that again.
it's insane to even think that, but I always think like I'm overly careful about certain things because I always just have the fear of like going back and then being in those circumstances again. And it's crazy. I don't know. It's definitely some PTSD.
Yeah. No, like I understand it. I definitely get it. Would you say, or not would you say, have you ever went through like any therapy or do you like believe in that? Or are you somebody that can kind of talk yourself through stuff?
So I'm not a person that really is like into seeing a therapist, but I do recommend people seeing therapists for sure. Like
There's certain people that need it.
I am so like emotionally intelligent and in tune with myself and my feelings that I work through a lot of my own problems.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's things even, that I'm not even going to talk about,
Right.
that I done got past in life, and it was me just sitting with myself and sitting in it, being able to take accountability and move forward. So it's like, I really don't feel the need, like I personally need therapy because I'm able to work out my own problems.
Right, and talk yourself through it.
Correct. And I don't think that anyone is healed. You're like forever healing.
That's a
what I'm saying?
superpower.
You're forever healing.
It's a lot of people that can't even talk themselves to get up during the day.
Correct.
So the fact that you can talk to yourself through the dramatic stuff that you've been through,
Mm-hmm.
you need to teach a workshop on that. It's some young, not just women, it's some young men that can really
Right.
work
But I
with
feel
that.
like it's like that has to be in you.
Okay.
You can't teach that.
Right.
That has to be in you, and it's not in everybody, and that's fine if it's not in you. That's why there's people that can help with that, you know.
Right.
But like,
I'm jealous of that because I'm definitely one of them people where I've had to go sit down to kind of regulate my emotions, and I'm glad that I'm here now because kind of like you said,
Yeah.
you sooner or later you get that emotional intelligence where you can push yourself through.
Mm-hmm.
So it's dope to hear that it's other ways to get to that point.
well, I'm proud of you for recognizing. You know
Oh,
what
thank
I'm
you,
saying?
thank you. You know,
no,
in our
because
field-
dead ass. That is so important.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I done lost people, you know, to suicide, and that's shit is real. Like, mental health is a huge issue. There's a huge stigma on it, and I really think that more people should actually go to therapy. Now, if I felt like I needed to, I would go. There's no shame.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, more people need to go to therapy.
You just know that you've taught yourself how to deal
Correct.
with it in
Like,
a
I've
certain
taught
way.
myself some coping mechanisms, and I like am able to like handle that on my own.
And I think that kind of also comes from because this is taking us in kind of in the next chapters, right?
Right.
Because the next chapters is getting into motherhood and then you being a nurse. In our field, we see a lot of that. We see like a lot of mental health is probably the number one cause in a lot of these situations.
Yeah.
Is that one of the reasons that you're so kind and nice to people? Because I just want to put that out there. You're one of the
Right.
nicest people. I know a lot of people see this and see you on stages and stuff, and you're automatically going to think like, oh, here she go or something like
Yeah.
that. But you're just such a nice and kind
Yeah.
person. Does that come from that field or does it just come from your background?
It just comes from me just being a realist. Like, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I feel like people who go through certain things in life, like they have a different level of empathy. Like I'm so non-judgmental because I've been through so many situations to where I feel like people could have judged me, you know what I'm saying? And they didn't. And we have to give other people the same grace that we want, you know? And that's just all it is to it. Like people really, when people get in those positions, I feel like the people that are the best in those positions are people who've been through some things in life because they're able to relate to you on a different level.
Right. So it's kind of like you want somebody that's been through the grind to sit there and help you in your pain.
Correct.
Since being,
And you don't necessarily have had to been through it, but you do have to understand it.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
So you're not so judgmental. About it.
Correct. Yeah, correct.
So with motherhood, I know how it is to want to be around your babies all the time. You know what I mean? Because I love being around my kids, even though they get on my nerves.
Right.
While going through nursing school, while being a DJ, while being away the amount of time that you are, do you ever feel any like mom guilt? Even though you're striving, you're giving them the best life possible. Does that mom guilt ever hit you?
Oh, absolutely. Like I feel mom guilt right now.
Not me. Look, me too.
It's dinner time, and guess who's making dinner right now? Grandma. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, I do feel mom guilt all the time, but it's like that mom guilt only gets me like to feeling like pity, like for just for a certain amount of time until I get over it. Like, hold on, because if I'm not doing X, Y, and Z, then y'all are not going to be able to do the things that y'all need to do. So it's like that mom guilt does, run through my mind. And sometimes it kind of puts me into a funk. But then at the same time, it's like I'm obligated to give them everything I got. You know what I'm saying?
So why would you even think about
why would I,
giving them
you
less?
know what I'm saying? Why would I think about giving y'all less when I know that y'all are depending on me? Like, especially the younger two, like y'all, I'm the only person that y'all have,
Yeah.
So it's like, if I'm not doing it, then who's doing it?
How was that transition going from somebody that is at least there and active to somebody that's not active? I think that's important for men to hear.
Wait.
Like as far as like you said that your oldest son's father is active.
Correct.
You said the youngest one isn't involved, right? The youngest two's father isn't involved.
Right.
Do you feel, what's the difference as far as like for young men? Do you feel like that helps him a lot, having somebody he can look up to, your oldest?
Yeah, fathers are important. Like, I mean, you can beat yourself over the head about things that you should have done or routes that you wish you would have taken or things that you wish you wouldn't have put up with and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like as far as men are so important in the household. Like the importance of a father, no matter if it's a male or female, like it's astronomical, like the difference that a man makes in anybody's life. And you really notice that when you become a parent, like especially as a mom, you're like,
Yeah.
dang, dads are important. So it's kind of sad, like the state of the world right now. We
Of how
really
things
just
are.
are so like nonchalant. We're okay with like having kids with people that we don't know and all, it's just all type of shit going on. But it shouldn't be going on. I pray
That it get better?
Yeah, I pray it gets better.
And it's been a lot. And I want to say that the mother is so important in the house too. Like
Yes.
I'm one of those people that for the first 5-6 years it was only me, and I was
Right.
like, dang, oh, I got to do your hair. Oh, you're starting your. I don't even know what to do.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I think it takes both, and I think that message is very important to get pushed out there.
Yeah.
For the final question for this one, what do you want your legacy to be, as far as your kids? Like when they remember you, what do you want them to say about mom?
That mom a go-getter.
Yeah.
Like I want them to say, like when my kids introduce me to people, they're like, hey, this is my mom. My mom's a nurse. She's on the radio. Like they say
That's
these
so
things.
fire.
They read down my accolades. And that just says so much about me, because it's like, y'all have no choice but to be great. Y'all have no choice but to be great. The way that y'all speak about your mother. And that's exactly why I go so hard, because it's like, y'all have me as your example. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I have to strive like super high, because I want you guys to be so much better than me.
You got to go above and beyond.
Above and beyond. Of course, above and beyond. I'm raising 3 young men.
That's super dope. So now we're going to get into what everybody kind of knows you for. I want to say across the world now, because you had a real big gig, right?
Okay.
Being a DJ, like, I know you said it wasn't something that you always wanted to do, but you just
Right.
seem like such a natural up there. When did you start DJing?
So I started DJing like when COVID hit. Like, so I had the funny thing about working at 87.9 now is like Soul is actually the one who like started teaching me how to DJ.
Oh, really?
Right. So he was coming to my house giving me lessons, and then during COVID, we all bored. Everybody stuck in the crib. So I was doing Midwest Monday on Instagram Live.
Okay.
Twerk contests, all kind of crazy stuff.
Oh, okay. I see what's going on. I didn't get no invites on no lives or nothing. I guess I wasn't around.
So then I kind of naturally just fell into it, because I'm already, well known. So like I ain't never been short of a gig. It kind of just like started rolling like pretty quickly.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
When you started, was it something that you knew you were gonna, like, you fell in love with it, or was it just something to do at first?
So I really didn't know if I was going to stick with it. Like when we started the lessons, I kind of like naturally like learned it really, really quickly.
Okay.
Like counting music. And then after like getting over that nervous bug, because like the first few gigs I've had, like I literally felt like I was going to shit on myself.
To hear Ray Bay say that is crazy. Y'all never hear that again. That's an exclusive.
No, for real. Like, what the fuck am I doing? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I'm such a chill person for real. So that was just like way out of the box. And then after getting over like that because you still get nervous, especially certain gigs. Like when I do like certain gigs, I still like get a little like butterfly,
Yeah.
But after getting over that, like, hey man, I got this. I was like, I might keep doing this.
What was the event where you just knew, you're like, oh nah, this is mine, like I got this on lock?
No, so I was barely DJing maybe for like a few weeks.
Oh damn, look, that would be a Ray Bay
I
story
was
too.
barely DJing for a few weeks, and they had hired me for a Sada Baby concert.
Ooh. It's early. You got Sada Baby in the first few
Man,
weeks.
what? I was like, oh, and I'm like, all right, yep, I got this, y'all. And I was so nervous. First of all, I'm a brand new DJ. I've been DJing I'm not even really DJing. I'm still learning. And I done already got a concert gig right off the rip. So everything going wrong. They ain't send me the music. The Wi-Fi not working. Oh my God. I barely know. I can count music. I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4. Literally counting as I'm like transitioning songs or whatever. Right. But like the feeling was like so like euphoric. Like it was just like, it's an outer body experience. I don't know. Like when there's like a room full of people and we're all on the same like frequency, right. It's like a different feeling. I can't like even describe it.
And I was going to say, just since then, I feel like the list of names that you've been able to DJ for, just even in Omaha, Nebraska, you know what I mean, that doesn't get a lot of recognition. I feel like you put the city on the map with some of these artists that you get to see. Because Sada Baby came a couple months ago, and it was like love and like family, he pulled up for you with no questions asked.
Right. No, yeah, he came to my birthday party. He just pulled up. He's
Just
like, yeah, I'm
pulled
just
up.
pulling up for you, right back, because I mean, from
It's
the
a
last,
connection
yeah, it's a
there.
connection there.
And I even think that goes with the business, that you are very professional. You know
Right.
what I mean? A lot of not just women, but a lot of people get in this industry and they like to trade favors off, if you know
Right.
what I mean. It seems like you're pretty strict on, like, this is the talent, this is what I do for work,
Right.
and you keep it there.
No, you can't trade favors with me, because once you start doing stuff like that, especially like me being a woman, like I work with so many men. Like most of the people I work with or work around are men,
Right.
and you have to set boundaries
in a male-driven industry.
No, for real, because they be trying it, and you can't try that with me. I ain't none of that shit. Like that is a plus, like being a woman and then people finding you attractive, that helps. But at the same time, it also is a negative, because like so many people try to like take you for a joke.
Right.
And they will like, hey, you gonna be my DJ? Can I do this? I want to work on this. And then they try the other shit with you, and it's like,
They let you in the door just to push you out. As soon
no,
as you
seriously, it's
not
like, no, there ain't no ass for any of that. Like you gotta relax. Like,
and being in
and
that,
I'll pull all the way out too once you try me like that. Like I don't even want to talk to you no more.
like, you cool.
No, I'm cool on you.
So you've never had an experience where you was just like, all right, this is a really big gig. I'm gonna give in to this.
No.
The reason I already knew that
No.
answer, but I wanted to put that out
No.
there just for people to know that
No.
the talent can speak for itself.
No,
You know what I mean? If
I'm
you
not,
that good,
I'm not
believe
one
in
of them
your gift.
bitches. Like, do not do that.
Let 'em know.
I am not one of them bitches. You gonna have to try that with somebody else. You can't try that with me.
Okay. So with all these people that you've been able to DJ for, besides the big one that we know, like early on, who would you say was the one celebrity you're like, oh no, this is dope. Like I'm excited to DJ for this person.
I mean, I'm always excited to DJ for, any like concert or event, because it's like, that's just a new connection. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? It's like not anybody like in specific. I mean, the Roots picnic was a whole different level. I'm excited to meet everybody. That motherfucker, so black,
my
everybody's
baby
black
Kalani, I
and
was so
beautiful.
mad.
Did I say everybody's black? Everybody's black as
Everybody's
hell.
black.
It was that energy, so beautiful. Like, but no, I'm like excited to meet everybody. Like, I ain't like overly excited, because you kind of get used to it.
Right.
But I appreciate like any connection I make.
And just even going into that, the Roots picnic is such a big deal. And we're just
Right.
gonna get into it now.
Right.
We're gonna let the interview. That was our last chapter, but I kind of like where this is going. To be a part of the culture, you know what I mean, and then do the Roots picnic.
Right.
We understand what that means, but just for the outside world to know, the Roots picnic is the biggest black festival that there is, and it's like you said, it's blackity black. You are with your
Yes.
people, and that's a part of the culture. So for that to be your first big festival, and you didn't have to go through the hoops of,
Right.
dealing with the white people and stuff like that, to be able to get that connection. How did that feel to get that phone call for that event?
I mean, it felt amazing. So when I got the phone call, I didn't even know who was headlining.
Whenever you do that show, now, like, she about to get in her bag.
I didn't even know who was headlining. And the person talking to me was going to be like, you going to be excited once this gets announced, because they keeping it hush-hush.
Right.
Of course you're keeping it hush-hush. It's the Jay-Z. It ain't nobody bigger than Hov.
Facts.
Like, who the fuck is bigger than Hov?
Besides his wife.
Besides his wife. And that's the only person.
Only person.
That's the only living entertainer that's bigger than Hov.
Right.
Period. I don't care what nobody say. So when they dropped that lineup, I was like, no fucking way.
This is crazy.
This is crazy. First of all, because he hadn't been doing like any shows or touring or anything like that prior to this for years.
Right.
So to make that be his first pop out, and I'm a part of that, that's legendary.
Like, you can't even write that script.
No, you
to
can't
even
write
know
that
that
script.
That's gonna come towards you.
No, I need to print that flyer off. Matter of fact, I put it on my wall.
Put it all over the
Because I
place.
feel like I cannot be fucked with.
After that,
After that.
you can't. And especially because I know you know what I mean. You grew up other places, but you
Right.
you claim Omaha. That's
Oh,
where
yeah.
you spent your high school. That's where you spent college.
To the fullest.
You know what I mean, and everything like
It's
that.
Omaha versus everybody.
And I love that about you, because you're forever putting the city on.
Mm-hmm.
With being a DJ, you know what I mean, and putting the city on, how hard is it out here to break artists as far as what they go against and what they do to themselves?
Well, I'm going to say first, it's hard to break artists in Omaha because our network is so small and closed. Like, there's not people who have connections that are just like in Omaha all the time, or
Right.
passing through Omaha or bringing business to Omaha. That's just what it is. Like, we're not a major hub. So I'm going to blame most of that on that factor, because our network is so small. So that definitely like keeps artists from reaching their full potential and maybe even trying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the motivation here is kind of
like where if you go to a bigger city and you see this,
right.
in LA, New York, everybody running.
There's some buzzing artists in Omaha for sure.
Right.
But there is not like a major artist where people like, dang, this person did this in Omaha. I know that I have the capability to do it because they're doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because everyone's still working. And we have a few people that are very close.
They're on the edge.
They're on the edge. And once they break the mold, it's like, all right.
Because everything else here is growing.
No, everything's growing, but it takes time. Like, it really does take time. But once we have that one person to really, like, pop as far as, like, the entertainment industry as an artist, like, then they can reach down, grab the next person, reach down and grab the next person. That's how it works.
Is that kind of something what's kept Midwest Mondays going for you on 87.9?
Oh, yeah. No. I've always, like, when I first started to DJ, like, I've always, like, highlighted independent artists. Because it's like, no shade to Rob 49, but what the hell am I playing your shit for, hyping your shit up? You already got, you're established.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to help my people. So that is the most important thing to me, to make sure that I have platforms and I create avenues for them to, you know, be successful.
Do you feel like they take full advantage of what you bring to them?
I mean, I feel like that a lot of them are lazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of them are lazy. And I really like think hard about it, and I think that it's like not believing in yourself for real. Like less about it being lazy, but more so about the lack of motivation it is here. You know what I'm saying? Like there is a huge lack of motivation, and then especially with some of like the negative talk, even negative self-talk as a motherfucker. Like you would really talk yourself out of pursuing your dreams.
And now they post it all over social media. So now not only you talking about it yourself,
yes,
you got everybody liking that you talking about it yourself.
Yes.
And I don't think people know how much manifestation builds into what the outcome of your life is going to be.
Absolutely. And not only that, it's like the city has not seen a major artist breakthrough. So I feel like a lot of them talk so negatively about the independent artists in the city that kind of like sets us back for real. Because it's like people put projects out and everybody making it a conversation about this, who's hot, who's not, etc. It's like y'all worried about the wrong shit for real.
Instead of, even if you feel like it's not what you like, if everybody else is supporting it, what happens if everybody just supports?
And if it's not what you like, then listen to something else. You ain't got to comment on it.
You ain't even got to comment.
It's
but
pointless.
even if we did decide, like, hey, let's say for us, Tea Trees is fire, right?
Right.
Let's say if all of us in Omaha just went and said we liked him, we shared every single time he posted something.
Exactly, and that's what they should be doing. Exactly.
Right.
That's what that's what you should be doing.
Because every other city does.
They do that. They come and they meet and they're like, hey, we all gonna support this. We all supporting this track.
Yep.
Not even an artist. It might just be a hot ass song.
Just one fact.
Hey, I think this is a hot ass song. Let's all support it.
Sexy Red is a fine example. Glorilla is a fine example.
Hello.
And they really pushed it.
No, they do. And that's what they do in the A. Like, I used to go to the A all the time. And, like, even, like, some of the DJs I met out there, and they were like, yeah, that's what we do shit. So-and-so dropping a song, they come to us about it, and we all like, all right, we're going to all push it. And then what happens? Everybody getting plaques for the song. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody getting credits and et cetera. Like, they are eating with each other. But we don't have that same mindset. So, I mean, we got to adopt the mindset, period.
Right. Facts. So, getting on 879 The Culture, you know what I mean? Because you said Soul was the one that mentored you, you know what I mean? Kind of taught you a lot of things. Was Soul the one that reached out to you once 87.9 The Culture started?
No. So Soul had actually ended up moving to Texas, so we didn't talk as much, but I would definitely like FaceTime him all the time. Like, hey, I'm trying to learn this new trick on my controller. Look, let me FaceTime you and show you. You tell me what I'm doing wrong or right. You know,
that's a dope ass mentor to just be able to call like that.
No, he gonna answer that phone. But so when I came to 87.9, Keisha actually reached out to me, and she's like, you know, we need some feminine energy here. And so I came, and I'm like, what's up? You know, so I feel like Soul was like a little like afraid to ask me because I'm so busy. And even before like coming to 87.9, I was extremely busy.
Busy.
I feel like he thought that I was going to say no. Why would I say no to you? I'm going wherever it's black at. Like, no, seriously. I'm just going to be 100% honest. Like, as far as me being a DJ, like, I am open format. But, you know, hip hop, R&B, top 40s, that's like my primary thing. Right. And I always wanted to be at a station that is actually truly in the culture, truly playing real hip hop and R&B and not the radio shit. So it's like I had other opportunities to go other places, but I'm glad God like stopped me from doing the things that I was going to do, because then I wouldn't have ended up here where it's actually true hip hop, true R&B, truly for the culture, because that's the only thing I want to do. I don't want to work for a radio station that's like having all this control, telling me everything that I need to do. I want freedom to be able to express my own creativity.
I was gonna say they take away the artistic view when you
Yes,
go
they
to a lot
do.
of those places.
Yes, they do.
Besides that,
And not only that, that's not hip hop and R&B, baby.
at all. That's what I was gonna ask.
That's not
you.
hip hop and R&B.
Besides us being, mainly hip hop and R&B, we got a
Correct.
couple of other sub.
No, we got
in
other
there.
things going on, but
besides that, what would you say sets 87.9 The Culture a step above or a step away from everybody else where we're different?
87.9 is truly like tapped in with the culture. We know what's going on in the city, like, and people know that when they have something going on, they have projects that they can come here, and we're gonna help it, and we're gonna help them out for real. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We're gonna give them a platform, and we are actually really tapped into the culture. Like, the city respects 87.9, and not only that, since 87.9 has come about, like, the culture of the city, like in its entirety, has kind of like been shifting.
The mode is different.
Man, the mode is different. It feels different.
I was telling somebody the other day.
It feels different. It's like, no, like the air smells different.
Even being able to go out, and I tell people in every city, like when you go to these bigger cities,
Right.
there's going to be an incident every weekend.
Right.
You know what I mean? These bigger clubs are going to have a fight, a shooting every month.
Nah, they don't really be doing too much shooting at these
Not
major
major,
clubs
but
for
it's
real.
always
Like
gonna be
we
something big
we
outside.
still we a little ghetto, but
We are.
we working on it. But no, like to be able to like go to a black radio station that's owned by black people,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And to be able to party at a bar that's also affiliated with the station that's also owned by black people in the heart of downtown Omaha, where that actually is not happening because of the
people
aura,
the aura.
of what's going on in the city, the people that are in control, and then kind of like how Omaha is like not as progressive as we should be.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's a good feeling
And I even put
to be
that
comfortable.
on some of the people that are under the umbrella of 879 The
Right.
Culture, right? Like when you walk in there, there's so many people that respect you.
Right.
So if people know like, hey, Ray Baby here, we not gonna mess this up.
Right.
I kind of put it as on the same level as the Elks, where people know not to mess the Elks up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this is the spot that we have. So to be able to have something like that, I think it's dope that we're growing, and I just think it's dope that we have this platform to be able to even talk about the stuff that we're
Yeah,
talking
you
about.
got to respect the spot, or you
Got
being
it.
barred anyway.
I was gonna say, Ray Baby don't play that shit, get you up
You're
out of
banned.
there real quick. So with DJing, what would you say is like the next big things you're looking forward to?
I'm just looking forward to traveling more. Like I feel like me being in school so long, you know, being a nurse, that has like kept me from like traveling as much as I want to, as far as like DJing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so my plans definitely are to travel more. I have things in the works to pop out to different places and grow my network in, you know, other cities and other regions. So that is like priority. And then, you know, I have some other things going on, but y'all see.
They gotta wait. They gotta wait.
They
for
gotta
it.
wait. I don't want to talk about it.
So after DJing something like the Roots Picnic, it's kind of hard to really place like, oh, that's the next big thing. That's my dream to do. You kind of really tackle the big one, so it's kind of hard to be like, what's next, right?
No, seriously. You're funny, because I was just thinking about that. I'm like, well,
I don't really care about Coachella. I did the Roots Picnic.
Like, where do I go from the Roots Picnic headline by Sean Carter? Where do you go from there? Like, it's like you just kind of like really have to start networking and just moving around at that point, because it's like, where do you go from there?
I don't know. I can see you everywhere. I was even saying like,
I mean, of course I'm going to be other places,
Right.
but it's like, that is like literally,
pinnacle
that's
of
up
everything,
there. Like, that's really up there for real.
so it's nothing really that you have right now that you're in your play. You're just taking it all in.
You know, I got some stuff.
So,
brewing.
okay, look, I'm being nosy. I'm trying to poke too. Look,
Yeah.
I want to know what's going on.
No days off.
So as far as it comes to Omaha, you talk about it, you boast about it, you love it. You know, what I mean, you're trying to break the artists out here. What impact do you want to leave on this city if you ever do decide to get up and move out of here or anything like that?
And I'm not gonna lie, I do contemplate, you know, and it's not going to be like
Soon.
very soon, but I do contemplate like maybe I do need to like move for real. You know what I'm saying? I've thought about that and about maybe a couple places that I would go. But like as far as my impact on the city, like when people think about me, I want them to think like Ray Bae always vouched for us. You know what I'm saying? She always repped the town. So you know what I'm saying? She always gave us a platform. She's solid.
Okay. I like that. What would you tell the next person coming up in Omaha? Kind of like you said earlier, what to tell your younger self.
Right.
What would you tell the next person coming up in Omaha on like what to do and how to maneuver? Since you said it's not a lot of spaces for us and it's not a lot of people vouching for us. How did you break through?
Stay in your lane.
Don't
worry about your pace is not everyone else's pace. Don't worry about who's on the side or who's behind you or who's in front of you. Worry about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I be telling. Like, there's a few like other girls that are gonna like pop out as DJs that who I'm not gonna name that I'd be like, you know, mentoring. Hey, you want to pop out? Da 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 da. You know, you want some advice, etc. And I love that. Like, as far as me like being a woman, I've inspired so many other like women to be DJs in the city.
Talk about you all the time.
Yes, and I love that because it's like there were other women DJs before I became a DJ, but not ones that were like consistently in the clubs, like the hip hop and R&B clubs. Like, no, that like it was me and the guys, period. Like, it's me and the guys for real. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Still is like that.
They're fighting. It's people getting
it's
up there.
People fighting to,
clawing
through. But it's like, it's been me and the guys for years.
You talk about top hitters.
Yeah, it's me and the guys. Yep.
And it does. I know you said it earlier, being in a male-driven industry. Do you still feel any other pressure, or does it kind of like, nah, y'all here with me now?
I don't worry about that. I'm not worried about that. The guys already know what's up with me, so it ain't even nothing to really talk about. Like, I'm not concerned about what they got going on. What's for you is for you, and what's for me is for me. Like,
all right. I want to spice things up a little bit. All right. So now we want to get into, like, what does Ray Bae like? You know what I mean? If there's any single guys out there, because, you know, a lot of people be looking at Ray.
Don't say any.
Not any. I'm just saying if there's
don't
single,
say any, because
nice gentlemen out there, because she gonna turn you down if she don't mess with you. Look, I'm already Ray Bae don't play no games. She'll let you know, right? But if there was somebody out there that was pursuing you, we kind of want to give them some cheat codes. This, you know cheat codes. Because I'm a like you's a girls. I'm a niggas nigga. I'm trying to help my dogs
not
out.
a niggas
I'm trying
nigga.
to get them right. You feel me? So we got to get them right. Ray Bae's type. So are you somebody that has like you want the instant attraction, or do you want the friendship, like something that builds up, like a slow burn?
I mean, it could be both. Like, I feel like slow burn, you learn people more. Maybe that might be a little more stable. Okay. But sometimes it do just be an instant attraction. Like, yeah, we getting married tomorrow.
I can't see Ray Bae being like that.
No, I usually try to stay away from that instant attraction because it'd be toxic as hell.
It do be
you know
dangerous.
what I'm saying?
Toxic is fun, though.
It is. It's not fun anymore, though. I don't like that shit. I'm sorry. I'm over that.
I plead the fifth. Do you want somebody that's confident, or do you want somebody that's kind of mysterious and you don't know much about them?
No, you got to be confident. I'm confident. Like, seriously, like,
it would be hard to be mysterious with somebody.
It would be hard to be mysterious with me. Yeah, like, be mysterious, but you got to be like, know that you're that nigga. Like,
pop your shit a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't even know why I asked you this question, because I know you're not making the first move. You know what I mean? But have you ever made the first move, and how was it for you?
Have I ever shot?
Have you ever shot your shot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't miss, though.
You don't miss? That's crazy. You a sniper. From miles away, so you ain't even got to say nothing. You give a little wink, and they already know what's up. Huh?
And any time that I've shot my shot, it's only because I know, like, you're scared to say something to me because you think I'm going to reject you.
I can see that. Have you ever seen somebody just completely miss you trying to give the signal or the hint?
No.
No? Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Bedroom or vacation getaway?
Vacation.
Okay. Morning date or late night date?
Late night.
Okay. Public displays of affection, or do you like to keep it private?
Do not do no PDA with me. No. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm not doing that. You're not. I'm totally off that. Like, we ain't in public doing nothing unless you're my husband. Like, I don't. Please.
All right. Flowers every week or surprise trips?
I can't have both.
I don't know. I
love flowers, but I love a trip. Like, the way that Ray Bae on a trip is like a whole nother level of.
You got to pick one, or you got to sit.
I literally be out of town slamming my coochie on the ground like a bag of ice. I don't do that too much in the city, like every once in a while, but out of town.
Because they would be all low. It'd be 10 times worse than what it is.
Oh my God, y'all don't know me. I'm about to show my ass.
So you'd rather be out of town then?
Yes.
You gonna leave the flowers alone? All right. Matching outfits or matching energy?
Man, energy outfits.
You ain't never matched no outfits?
Man, what are we kids?
Have you ever done it though?
I have.
How old were you? When was the last time you done it?
I was grown as hell too doing that.
That's what I was about to say while you were
It was only one time though.
What was y'all wearing?
Shut up.
Come on, man. This
not
is
even-
exclusive.
no.
You're not gonna tell me who you gonna tell.
I'm not getting into that because then they gonna know.
I think we should just sit for that anyway. Then
Let's sit to it
then.
Let's sit to it then. Talk about matching outfits.
And then talk shit and they say, well, I guess it wasn't that long.
It wasn't.
Grown
I'm
as hell.
because I'm thinking about it like, why did I do that shit?
I mean, sometimes you be in that like. People think it's in love. Sometimes you be in like enough to go do that.
God. No, it was love. I ain't gonna downplay the situation.
That's fire, then. You even called it out.
Yeah, no.
Right. Love at first sight or friends first?
Friends.
Okay. I think that's huge.
Yeah.
Would you rather somebody rich and emotionally unavailable or average income and emotionally available?
Average income and emotionally available. That's the thing. Like women, when you make your own money, you do not have to date niggas that you don't like to eat. So all of that rich shit, like that's cool, but I could pay my own bills. So no, you ain't getting away with none of that. Like, bye.
Tall with no personality or short with great confidence?
Oh hell, neither.
Neither. Take a shot.
I'm not.
That's all the men that's left on this earth. You just gonna turn them both down?
Yes. Okay. I'm just going to be by myself.
What's short?
No personality?
No personality is crazy.
Oh my God.
But if he's short and he's just the greatest guy ever, you just can't do it.
Yeah, no. You can't have no personality because you're gonna think I'm too much. Like, don't tell me I'm doing too much if we're drunk and I get out and I twerk at the red light. Something like it's just random. But at the same time, I ain't fucking with no short king either. So
no short. At least you called him a king. Look, suit and tie or hoodies and sneakers?
Suit and tie.
Okay.
Both.
I was gonna say both.
I mean, it depends on the occasion. That's like, what the hell?
Yeah. Double date or one-on-one?
One-on-one.
Have you ever had a bad double date?
I've never been on a double date.
For sure.
I don't want to hear what you and your nigga talking about, honestly.
All right. So, we went through some pretty interesting questions, but we got to get your red flags and your green flags. I feel like these are important. And I'm going to laugh at a couple of these because I'm victim of these. So, we're going to see.
God.
Look, I'm not going to tell them myself, though. I'm going to try to keep it in.
Yeah.
A guy that answers every DM, red flag or green flag?
Red flag.
Even if it's on some like polite shit, like, no, I'm okay.
Hold on. You answer every DM.
No, I don't. I'm just
No. I'm just saying in general. If you answer every DM, you don't get bitches. Like, no, you're way too thirsty. Every DM.
It's funny because I have a friend that does that.
No, he's thirsty. He's overly going. No.
Oh, that's funny. That's
bye.
They still have pictures with their ex.
Red flag.
Even if it's from like 10 years ago, they just don't be on social media.
No, if you broke up with your ex at 6:00, them pictures need to be deleted by 6:01. Straight up. Like,
it's a strict program.
Like,
no
I ain't running no strict program, but you just gotta know. Like, fall in line.
Come over here with that shit.
Yeah, don't come over here with that.
They have a work spouse.
Red flag.
These is kind of outlandish. Look, they go, I just want to see your face. I like to see you smile. You know what I mean? You laughing at these.
Talking about a work spouse. Red flag.
Somebody that calls themselves woke.
Ooh. So there is nothing that irritates my entire existence
than a woke nigga.
Than Grand Rising.
Grand Rising Queen.
They are the most toxic niggas on the planet Earth.
Oh, it's not just niggas. Women do it too.
No, yes, I know.
I hate getting hit with the Grand Rising.
No.
I just feel like that's just different.
You think that you're just so much more emotionally intelligent, and
Are you just connected in some way?
No, I'm black as hell and very in tune with myself. All that is no. That's a red flag. Bye. They cheat too.
They always want to split the bill. Red flag.
Red flag.
I will say it for you.
Yeah, no.
Within a month, they introduce you to their family.
I mean, I'm just that kind of girl. I'm just that kind of girl. I can't blame you.
Have you ever had a?
Because I know you want to see Unc react to this shit.
That's good. I'm not gonna lie. That'd be the reason I'll be taking anybody to the cookout. I don't even really care about nothing. I'll be like, I got it. You taught me well.
I'm gonna be like, God damn, nephew, I see you. But yeah, no, I ain't even mad at that.
That's funny. Have you ever had, like, just getting off that, a bad interaction with somebody's, like, parent, like a mother or their dad, where they just didn't like you or y'all just didn't get along?
Mm-hmm.
No?
No.
Okay. They don't want to define the relationship. They just want to.
Yeah, no.
You're not down for, like.
I don't do situationships. Okay. Like, if.
We got to work on that.
Okay, hold on. So if we both like in agreement said we just chilling, that's cool.
Right.
But if I'm like feeling something else that you're not feeling, no, I don't do that. It's either like you my man or you my cousin.
There's no in between.
No. I mean there is,
right.
But it's not a one-sided thing. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if it's one-sided, you're my cousin. Never mind.
I'm gonna have to work on that. You're gonna have to work on me.
Yeah.
Right back. Mm-hmm. I got that bad. They have no close friends.
That's a red flag. Well, don't nobody like you.
That's very true.
Mm-hmm.
They say I'm just protecting my peace after every disagreement.
No, red flag.
Red flag.
You don't have any communication skills, and that's just a no.
They apologize when they're wrong.
Green flag. Because I do too. I'd rather somebody be a mama's boy than disrespect their mama, so I'll say green flag.
Facts. They're not close with their dad, even though he's around. Like, it's always a competition. You don't care. Sure. It's just whatever.
I mean, because I don't know.
Neither.
There could be a good reason for that.
Okay. Now I'm coming to the last one for today. Then this is gonna be real or sip.
Okay.
All right. Have you ever caught feelings when you weren't supposed to, or after a one night stand? I got her. You gonna take that sip?
I'm screaming.
Not you looking everywhere, but yeah, take your drink. It's cool. I'll go to the next one, Shawty. Don't trip. Have you ever gone back to someone you knew? I'm about to tell you. I've been waiting for this section for the whole interview.
Hell no, because I just feel so
attacked.
What the fuck? I've been going
I'm
through.
Attacking you.
Look, no. Actually, no.
No. Okay. So you've never went back to someone that wasn't good for you?
Hell no. Ain't no. You can't spin the block with me, baby. Like,
there ain't no spinning the block.
No, because when I leave somebody, you done did way too much. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot for me, like, especially if I love you. Like, it takes a lot for me to just be like, you know what? Fuck you.
Has Red Bay ever been left?
No. No.
I expected that answer too.
No, I've never been.
What's your biggest turn on that isn't physical?
I really like a person that's like genuinely nice. Like, if you just like a mean person, like, fuck no.
Yeah, can't. It don't seem like you would be able to deal with somebody like that. You care for people too much.
No, yeah, no.
Okay. What's the instant mood killer on a date for you? It wouldn't be nobody just blowing up somebody's phone or nothing like that, right?
You are messy.
I'm messy
First of all, you're messy as hell.
As hell.
God. You're a op. Get away from me. Get away from me. But I would say, like, overly talking about your ex. I think you need to go ahead and rekindle that. Like, no.
That's a big
no,
red flag.
That's a huge red flag because you are still way too emotionally invested, and you gotta, like, even if you're done, you have to, like, figure some shit out within yourself. That's a red flag. No.
Okay. Have you ever friend-zoned someone who looked great on paper, but you just wasn't attracted to him?
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens. He's like, yeah, that happens sometimes.
For sure, it happens.
Okay. Here's a big one for you. This is off the top of the head. Would you rather choose the love of your life to be with forever, or to be the most successful version of yourself in all your endeavors?
I'm going to be real. The most successful.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be real, because I feel like men come and go, and that no seriously no, I'm just being real. Like, men come and go, and it's like very hard and rare to actually find someone that is going to for real be solid. So it's like, why would I risk being successful in everything that I do over something that could fall away. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, women's biggest fear is not getting married. Shit, my biggest fear is being unsuccessful. I'm not gonna lie.
And not being able to provide for your kids. No. And I think it does change once you have kids too.
I hope that I meet somebody that changes that perspective, but for now, that's literally
They gonna come along.
That's my train of thought.
Queen Webe gonna meet her 6'7" king that got great personality.
Oh my God, 6'7".
That's
I am 5'3".
5'3". Okay.
God.
What would be?
I mean,
look. I didn't see you complain. I bet you'd be okay.
I mean, I'm
with it.
not complaining, but that is a little tall.
What's your ideal person? Like, if you was just to meet somebody, and you're like, no, that's just exactly what I want. How would you describe them?
I mean, I really don't have an ideal person, to be honest.
See, I'm shallow. I could tell you off.
What's your ideal person? Then go ahead and run it.
I'm not gonna lie. They gotta be under 5'6", right?
Yeah.
I want somebody that knows how to dress. So whether it's your hair or not, I like long curly hair. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I think that's very attractive.
Yeah.
I like somebody that you gotta have some shape to you.
Right.
Just can't be too much. And I love a pretty face.
Yeah.
If
You're
I can
talking
wake
about
up
me.
to you- look at Ray Ray. Ray Ray
No,
crazy.
I was like,
But I
hold
love a
on.
pretty face. Like, that's my biggest thing. If you got a pretty face, then
Right.
that'll get your ass out of a lot of trouble with me. You can just
Yeah.
look at me and wink. I'll be like, oh, all right.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
No,
but this is
yeah,
about
like,
you.
I'm like, I really don't like have like an exact type. You know what I'm saying? You just, I mean, you can't call them in bitches every day, and you can't be on a lean diet. Like, I'm out of that shit. Like,
Okay, so
niggas be.
you want a good man.
No, seriously. Like, you walking around look like you 6 months pregnant because you drink lean every day.
It's
I'm
a
out
lot
of
of that, too.
I am out of that era. Like, the drug dealers, like, no.
The dope boy air.
Yeah, and shit, the rappers too. You cannot, I don't fuck with it.
Okay. When you were ever dating somebody, was there another woman that intimidated you? Like a friend of one of your significant others?
No, a friend? If it's just a genuine friend, why would I be being?
Not even some people use that best friend term, right? So, like, if your man got a best friend, did you ever feel like, I don't like that? Like, that just don't seem right.
I ain't never had no man that had a best friend.
You be
If
getting,
if you do have a best friend that is of the opposite sex, y'all better have been friends since kindergarten.
Okay.
Otherwise, I ain't going for that shit.
That's-
But I'm not getting jealous. It's just like I'm just never gonna fuck with it.
You're just not going to be there for it. Okay.
Correct.
Do you believe timing matters more than compatibility?
No.
No. Okay.
You absolutely have to be compatible. Because I believe that sometimes timing is wrong, and then sometimes it might come back around. You know what I'm saying? You never know.
You might run it back.
Yeah, you might run it back, but
Okay.
you can't fake compatibility.
For my final question on the dating side of it,
Mm-hmm.
before we get into like which celebrity and all that stuff, you know what I mean? What does it look like on a day-to-day basis dating Ray Bay?
What does it look like dating me?
Because you got so much going on. So the fact that you are a nurse, you are going to school, you do DJ, you do have your kids, you know what I mean? You have different endeavors that you're chasing. How would it be dating Ray Bay right now? Would it even be possible? Do you feel like you just have too much going on and even worry about something like that?
I mean, I don't feel like I have too much going on, but it's like you gotta have your own shit going on because I got my own shit going on.
You can't
So
be
we
up
can't.
under me all day.
No, and I don't want to be up under you all day either. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it's like you gotta have your own thing going on. I have my own thing going on, and then when we both don't have nothing going on, we can come together. But
And just enjoy the time that we got together.
correct, it's like yeah.
All right, you ready for the hot seat? We're going to start it off very light. You know what I mean?
You might as well pour a shot because I just
Pour a
know
shot.
that.
It's about the first one going to be
Because
easy.
first of all, if it's messier than what you just did, you're over.
It ain't messy because now it's celebrities. I did go a little, you know what I mean? But I had to get that reaction out of you. I had to
Okay.
show everybody, a little bit of your goofy side. Show that you get under pressure sometimes. You human, right? So for this or that, do you prefer lyrical music or turn-up music?
lyrical for sure.
Who's your favorite artist?
J. Cole.
That makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
The turn up shit is just for the club. Or sometimes when I'm on my way to work, like I'm turning Boosie on. You know what I'm
gotta
saying?
get in
I'm
the
not just
zone.
listening to that shit all the time. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Or if I'm getting ready, that's when. But if I'm just like at home chilling, like I'm not listening to that.
Okay. House party or day party?
Day party. You can get fucked up and go to sleep on time. Like,
ain't that an adult's just dream
man,
right
what?
there?
That is an adult's dream.
VIP section or dance floor?
Both.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. You right. Let me. That's an easy
Yeah, that's
You
an easy
drinking
one.
early.
You go ahead. It's both because like I need a section. First of all, I'm grown, so if I'm in the club, I'm not in the club in Jordans. I'm in the club in heels and I'm looking like some fine shit. So I need to have a section because I got to sit down when my feet hurt. But the turn up is on the dance floor. Like the section, y'all boring. They be looking over the balcony looking like Queen Elizabeth. Like, no, that shit weak.
All right. So I poured you a lot, so it's a sip. You ain't got to take that whole shot. All right. I don't want you to seem like I'm trying to get you drunk or nothing.
No, you gotta take it with me.
Oh, all right. I was definitely trying to get about it. You know, I'm a Hennessy drinker.
All right, Hennessy.
Okay. Brunch or late night food?
Brunch.
We already asked you love or success. Working out together for a date or just a regular date night?
Working out together. I feel like when two people are getting their body together and getting their health in order, that's like a different level of connection.
Have you ever been on that type of date before?
No, but I want to go.
All right. Okay. Jay-Z or Drake?
Jay-Z.
Erykah Badu or Jill Scott?
Erykah Badu.
Lotto or Cardi B?
We can drink. We can drink. I like them both.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
Dang.
okay.
Look, now I got a double drink.
Yeah.
Cheers. Is there a reason that you don't want to choose? Oh, yep. You about to get into it.
No, seriously. All the girlies that are shit poppers, I love Lotto, Cardi, Mona Leo, Kinnaman. Like, I'm a real shit popper. Like, I'm super chill, but then at the same time, like, don't make me run it down. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I love, like, how confident they are and how they just pop their shit. Like,
I like it because I feel like it brings a certain type of aura to that's part of hip hop.
Correct.
A lot of the times it feels like women kind of had to be silenced and they couldn't pop their shit like the men do, and I feel like that's starting to change a lot.
It does,
especially with
and it makes them so
Cardi.
fucking mad. They be so mad.
Because Nicki
They want
Minaj
to
was rapping.
like, I don't know what's up with men these days. They want to humble bad bitches so bad. Like, are you okay?
Go ahead, get in that. What you mean? Can you give us an example?
No, they do. Like you can't be no bad bitch who got motion. Then if you dress a certain way, you're a whore. Like, even me, like, as a DJ, like, my like following is starting to grow, and then sometimes I'll be having people say like random shit, and I'm like, are you okay? Like, like, what's wrong with you? Like, you can't, like, if you exude that confidence and then add the looks into it, like, they hate that shit. I don't know what it's like. You worried about some pussy that you can't even get. I don't understand.
I feel you. Strip club music or lounge vibes?
Strip club. I love the strip club. I'm
so
sorry.
You in there throwing one?
What?
Okay.
Straight up, I love the strip club. I love strippers. They some real bitches.
They really is though. I've started, especially getting into this industry. You started to notice they some of the realest people.
Yeah, I love a strip club.
Ladies' night or grown and sexy night?
The hell's grown and sexy night consist of? That sound real.
Like
that sound auntie-ish. So I'm gonna go with ladies' night. Grown and sexy.
All right. So this is our smash or pass section. All right. Michael B. Jordan.
Smash.
Damian Idris.
This is just off of looks, right?
Just off of looks.
Okay.
And then if you don't like, if I say somebody, you know, their history is like jacked up. Go ahead, get them out.
No, okay, make up your mind. It's either off of looks or it's off of history.
We can do off of looks. Then. We can do off of looks. Damson Idris.
Smash.
Shy Alexander.
Pass.
Jalen Hurts.
Smash.
Usher.
Pass.
Method Man.
Smash.
Nelly.
Pass.
Idris Elba.
Smash.
Morris Chestnut.
Pass.
Drake. See, this is why I said that. 'Cause I know what you're thinking now.
Pass.
He a little soft?
Not bad. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah, just not your type. Okay. A successful blue-collar worker.
We could be cousins.
A successful blue-collar worker.
Smash.
CEO.
Smash.
Personal trainer.
Oh, no.
But you like being in it. You said you
we
went
just
to
gonna
gym
take we just gonna take a shot because rest in peace to the personal trainers. I hate.
Get them out of here.
Man, get them the fuck out of here.
What they be doing?
Horse.
Damn, I used to do that.
And I've never dealt with. I know exactly.
Look, that's crazy.
I hadn't heard about you, but anyways, I've never.
It's about you. Don't be bringing me up.
So I've never messed with a personal trainer. You know what I'm saying? But I've heard too many stories of them needing to get their ass whooped because they just do too much. Like, they not trying to train you, they're trying to train your coochie. You know? So
I mean, as long as training's involved.
Yeah, no.
Oh, professional athlete.
Depending on the sport, I'm gonna say smash.
Okay.
Basketball player? Nah. Maybe a soccer player? Yeah.
Soccer player. She would look. Soccer, baseball? Hell yeah.
Yeah. The other ones? Oh,
A man with potential.
Smash.
Smash. A man with peace.
Smash.
Okay. And then this one is just going to be a couple of questions for you.
Okay.
Who was your biggest celebrity crush growing up?
Chris Brown.
Okay. That would be crazy for you to DJ for
I feel
Chris
like
Brown.
everyone, like, especially when he first came out and it was like the Brown album or the Chris Brown album, whatever it was.
Especially
like,
for our age group.
Man,
like,
yes,
crazy
that was
back
like everyone's crush.
then. Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
Even the niggas was outside trying to dance
Man,
down the
like,
street.
yo.
Crazy. What's a green flag for you when it comes to love?
Just like doing things that you know that you should be doing without me asking. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a grown ass man and we're together,
And you cook and do the dishes?
man, I don't expect to have to like ask you to like mow the grass or hire someone to mow it. Like, you should just automatically know to do
get up
those
and go do
things.
that
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? Because you're not about to sit there and ask me like, oh, hey, the bathroom's dirty. Can you clean it? Like, I
You
expect us to
already have
share
it done.
responsibilities,
Right.
but it's like I'm going to naturally like I'm probably going to do more cleaning. I'm going to do more cooking. I'm going to do more laundry than you would do because I just naturally do those things anyway.
You should naturally do the hand.
Correct. Like, what the hell?
Okay. What's an instant turn off?
Bad breath.
Yeah. That's you made my stomach hurt.
No.
We're not even going to go there. What's the craziest DM you've ever received? If you don't answer it, you got to drink.
Man, there's so many crazy DMs. It's like hard.
Just the one that, as soon as I said it, something popped up because I seen the laugh.
No, it didn't pop up. It's just
okay.
that like my DMs are insane, but like literally.
If you could give us one, what would it be?
Probably like people like offering large amounts of money for sex. That would
Okay.
probably, yeah.
Have you ever had a sugar daddy?
No.
No. Okay.
I'm not fucking you if I'm not like attracted to you. I'm sorry. Like,
I mean,
we're
I
not.
be hearing that you ain't got to.
I mean, sometimes you don't, but I literally cannot fake the funk. Like, no, sorry.
Okay.
If you gonna be my sugar daddy, I want you to be like a nigga that I like too. Like, you know what I'm saying?
If we
Like,
kicking it, I got to be able to look
let's
at you.
just combine the two,
And get
okay?
everything out the way.
And get everything out the way.
Have you ever had a crush on someone that was unexpected?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you ever? There we go. Tell us about it. Anytime you do that little laugh, I want to know. I'm messy as fuck. Look, I ain't
No,
gonna
you're
lie.
dead ass messy.
I'm messy
Look,
as
hold on. Tell us about it.
Yeah, you know how to get in my
uncross your
stance,
legs.
look.
No, I'm not getting into that.
Okay, we can take a drink then.
Yeah,
This is the sip section.
Okay.
Cheers. What's something most people get wrong about Ray Bay?
Probably like that I'm unapproachable. I don't know. Because I don't like talk about a lot of things like too much on social media. I'm trying to be like more open on social media.
I think I know when we talked about being mysterious and confidence, I think you're the perfect example of how to blend those two.
Yeah.
So I think it almost kind of works for you too, right? Like,
No, but then I want to be like more like personable and relatable. Like, 'cause
I've been
it's
seeing
like,
your TikToks.
I barely be on TikTok. I'm just starting to like.
I was gonna say I seen one up and I was like, I can't do none of that. They be doing the little leg kicks and stuff like that. So I think you're working on it, but I also think it's dope for people when they like something like this. When people see this, they're gonna be like, "Damn,
Right.
she's so fucking
Talk about
cool."
I ain't never heard her talk this much in my whole life.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, so I think that's good too. But I do see what you're saying. What's besides the TikToks and stuff? What's some of the things on social media that you're looking to do just to get yourself more out there?
I want to start like posting more of like my mixes, using
Okay.
my YouTube a little bit more. Like that's coming soon too. Like,
Okay, that's fire.
You
That's
know?
fire. Have you outgrown any friendship that you really care about?
yeah, I mean, I feel like not everyone is meant to go with you in every season, and that's okay. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Like we're
That's
grown.
life.
Like it's life. It is what it is.
What chapter of your life are you most excited about? Right now?
Shit, the chapter I'm in right now.
And it's a great chapter.
Because this shit going on. And it's going to continue to go on and on and on. So, I don't know. I'm just, like, excited for what's next. Like, I'm just happy. I don't know. I'm grateful.
And that leads us into our final chapter. So this one is, what's next for Ray Bay's legacy? And I feel like that question kind of blends us in. So it's only a couple questions.
Right.
When everything is said and done, besides just Omaha, because we talked about what print you want to live there, but
Right.
this is talking about your family, you know what I mean? Your kids,
Right.
your siblings, your mom that struggled, and now her daughter has blossomed into something that she probably couldn't even imagine. To the girl that's not even in America, she's far somewhere out in Africa, she sees one of your mixes that you're about to play. What is the one impression, besides what you said earlier, that you want to leave on the world?
Shit, that everything I've done, like I've always been like my authentic self. Like just be true to you. Seriously. Like people are going to gravitate towards you like when you're literally true to yourself. Like you can feel and you can sense when shit is fake and phony. Like be your authentic self, be true to you, and just go where things align for you. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that comes to you should be natural. Like it shouldn't feel forced. Okay. Because if it's forced, like it's probably not for you. So.
Can I tell you what mine is for you that I see? And the example, you're gonna be like, ugh, what do you mean? But when I explain it, I think it'll make sense. Okay. To me, when I hear Ray Bae, I hear, and just how you move and the way you do things, I hear owner, like head coach. Right. You know what I mean? And the reason I say that is because a good owner and a good head coach is somebody that puts everybody in a great position to win. Right. And I see you do that for a lot of people. Now, some people take advantage of it. Some people mess it up. As far as I've seen, you give people opportunities to come do camera work at some of your events. I've seen you allow people to get on the mic at some of your events. Right. You work with people that haven't even really built up a name to even deserve stuff like that. Right. So I wanted to be put out there like you're just a genuinely dope-ass, nice-ass person that when you say you want to put the city on, it's not just the city. You want to put our people on. And I think that's going to be so glorified in these next steps of your life. So
yeah, I mean, I don't think everything's not quid pro quo. Like sometimes you just see, like, something in people. Right. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you just want to give people an opportunity. Like,
to do better.
No, for real. Like, just.
Okay. What do you want your name attached to 10 years from now?
Shit, I don't know. 10 years from now.
Or we can change the question up. Where do you see yourself 10 years from now?
Well, as far as like the doctor side, owning the clinic.
Okay.
Okay. And as far as like the DJ side, shit, still doing what I'm doing on a tour or maybe producing. I'm thinking I want to get in my producing bag.
Okay. Yeah. That'd be fire. I would love that. Yeah. I think it would even, well, know what? We're going to say that off camera because I got something that I think would be dope. We don't want to tell nobody.
Right.
And then for our final question, what do you want the name Ray Bae to mean to your children?
You're going to ask me the same question in 20 different fonts.
It is. It's different. You know what I mean for different people.
I know, but yeah, I mean, whatever they want it to mean. My kids have their own definition of who I am as a mom. Like their definition of me is going to be completely different than the world's definition. You know what I'm saying? Right. They see me at my best and they see me at my worst. So I just want them to look at me like no matter what has gone on, they see me as like a strong woman for real.
Okay. See, that's super fun. And I like that you got that out. Yeah. I know it was a little different and they all kind of blend together. I appreciate you because you could have chose anybody to do this interview. And just from the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you.
No, yeah, I appreciate you
because I feel like we do vibe on just outside of music, like I said, on the medical field, having children, you know what I mean, and both going through some of those things. I just feel like it was a perfect blend and I had so much fun. This is my favorite interview that I've had.
No, I had
so
fun.
thank you.
Yeah,
is it anything you want to say?
Lit.
A little lit. Yeah, okay. We a little tipsy.
Talk about some cheers one last time.
One
okay.
Time. Is it anything you want to say to everybody before we get up out of here?
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap. All right, you heard it here. This is 87.9 The Culture. This is the Let Me Talk Productions. I'm with the Queen Ray Bae, and we just had a big interview.
Okay.
See y'all next time.